I mean, this is awesome.
Just like that. Ray Lewis just trying to occupy a blocker as the blitz comes from the outside. Tough to blitz. This New England offense can expect good things.
Oh my goodness. Ah. There's my babies out there. My Molly girl, my mix. Come on, babies. Come on. All right. All good. Oh, yeah. Let's turn this light off here.
This one from 25.
What happened there? Oh, it's that damn reminder. Yeah.
But, you know, go back to that timeout that they did not use. It always takes in the game longer to re-line up and maybe spike the ball, run the play, than it is when you practice it during the week. Let's go down to Solomon Wilcox.
Yeah, Coach, what concerns you about the way this thing has unfolded in the first half? What do you have to do to get going?
We're down by 6. It's going to be a tough ball game. Solomon is going to go right down to the wire. That's the way these games are played. A nice job in the red zone on both ends. Let's play football.
What do you tell your team at halftime?
Tell them to win a football game.
All right,
thanks, Solomon.
Thank you. Back upstairs to you guys.
And Baltimore will receive the second half kick after deferring at the start. That's the end of the first half of the score. New England 13 and Baltimore 7. We'll be back with the Verizon halftime report. After this message and a word from your local station, you're watching the NFL on CBS home of Super Bowl 47.
When you follow this sound, it might lead you nowhere. But then again, it might take you somewhere you never dreamed was possible.
I didn't get this light on over here either. Oh.
Up next for Career Day, quarterback Aaron
I think
Rodgers.
That's
speak for
Max
Megan
speak.
said she helps people. What do?
I play football.
That's not a job. Did you save my dad hundreds with a discount double check?
No, but I was MVP last year.
Mr. Hubble says trophies are for people with self-esteem issues.
Who's Mr. Hubble?
That's Ron Hubble.
No, it is not.
For savings, we're best in class. Discount double check. Get to a better state. State.
I gotta get that reminder off there.
Hey, Mom. Nothing, just hanging out with my friends.
Text, sticker, call for free. Get together. Search Calm in the App Store or Google Play.
You always have to be first in line, don't you? You got a smartphone when everyone else's was just mildly clever. And now you're determined to be the very first person to try what's new at McDonald's, come rain or shine. Rain. The wait's over. New Mighty Wings are at McDonald's. Tender, juicy, boneless chicken coated in a blanket of golden brown crispiness, all with a little kick. For limited time in 3, 5, or 10 pieces. More new tastes to love.
We celebrate CBS2 original reporting.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. In coverage of every NFL game on NFL Mobile from Verizon.
And welcome back to our New York studios and the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm James Brown. So either Baltimore or New England just 30 minutes away for a chance to play for the Lombardi Trophy. That in Super Bowl 47. I'm James Brown, joined by my guys, Dan Marino, Coach Bill Cowher, Shannon Sharp, and Boomer Esiason at the half, 13-7.
So here we go, Ray Rice, and you're looking right in the hole as we slow it down. Gerard Mayo's there, got a chance to tackle Ray Rice. He bounces outside, misses him, putting the Ravens up 7-3. And then Tom Brady brings the Patriots back, 11-play, 79-yard drive. Wes Welker for the touchdown. They're up 13-7.
So New England, time of possession, 18 minutes to 11:48 for Baltimore. A little short passing game
I
control.
think I'm looking at this game for Baltimore. They ran the ball 10 out of 12 times on first down. They've got to open it up like they did against Denver. And for me, for New England, Baltimore has deviated. They were playing, they came out to stop the run. Right now, Tom Brady, to me, has to start taking some shots down the field.
From the Ravens, I'm pleased with where I'm standing, Coach, because this is what we saw last week. They did not let the Broncos run it high. They're not letting the Patriots run it high. This is a 13-7 ball game, and they get the ball to start the second half. Just stay patient, but I do agree with you, Coach. Let Joe Flacco throw the football. That's what he does. Throw the football, Joe.
There you go. Major mistake, I think, by Tom Brady and the Patriots at the end of the half right there, not taking a timeout and at least having maybe a shot or two in the end zone and having to settle for that field goal. There's not really much you want to deviate from what you're doing in the game plans for either one of these teams. And one thing I thought I saw there at the end by the Baltimore Ravens, it was they had Paul Kruger, covering Hernandez when they were trying to blitz away, and Tom saw it, and he completely, drops it off. You got to be careful when you're playing against quarterbacks like this because they'll always find the open man.
New England had 45 plays in the first half. It's going to be tough on that Ravens defense.
Let your best players do what they do. Paul Kruger is a rush guy.
Let him rush. Let him rush, please.
All right, so either the Ravens or the Patriots will square off, as I just mentioned, against the NFC champion San Francisco 49ers.
Well, it was a Kaepernick day. I'll tell you what, he was special. But how about this? Julio Jones, first half, 17-0. Falcons scored 24 points in the first half. They don't score any in the second half. Back come the 49ers. In goes Frank Gore for his second touchdown day. They finally take the lead late in the fourth quarter. Second half, last drive. Matt Ryan right here ends up with Leslie Visser talking to Jim Harbaugh. And then we also hear from Tony Gonzalez.
Got to think of a word for how he played. He just played great. Colin Kaepernick played great, and so did so many of our players. There was everybody pitched in a little, and it added up to a lot.
What about for you? We can't see it now, but you have against all odds on your chest. Well, what are these odds that you have now surmounted?
Basically everything that everybody told me I can't do. I want to try to keep leading this team and hopefully get one more win this year.
It's probably the last time I'm going to wear the uniform, wear football pads and cleats, and I didn't want to take it off, tell you the truth. But all good things come to an end, and like I said, all season long, at the end of the season, this is probably my last one. So, but what an unbelievable ride.
Well, you look at Colin Kaepernick, guys, and he's one full customer this game. He's down 17-0, brings his team back, and he's done it two different ways in the playoffs. Against Green Bay, he did it running the football, making big plays with his legs. In this game, he did it from the pocket, throwing the football, and he's only had 9 starts. He's going into the Super Bowl. I don't think this game is going to be that big for him. Too big for him.
When you look at the big games, Dan, too, it's about halftime adjustments. And to me, what happened, the San Francisco 49ers, 24 points in the first half, shut out the Atlanta Falcons in the second half. And again, in our game tonight, the halftime adjustments will determine the outcome of these games.
When you look, hey, I said it before, when you get to the playoffs, your mistakes get magnified. And all year long, the Falcons had trouble stopping the run. They had trouble running the football. When you're down 17-0, Jim Harbaugh said, you know what, we're going to continue to pound the football. And they to the tune of 181 yards. That's why they go to New Orleans.
All right, and we'll be in New Orleans, as a matter of fact, Shannon, 2 weeks from now for our CBS Sports coverage of Super Sunday beginning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time with the Super Bowl today coming your way at 2 Eastern, and that'll be followed by Super Bowl 47. One of the most meaningful annual honors in pro football is the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award. And right now, we're pleased to announce this year's 3 finalists. One of Walter Payton's enduring legacies is the high standards he set as both a player and as a humanitarian. Arizona Cardinals wide receiver Larry Fitzgerald launched his first down fund to help support children and families in crisis, and to honor his late mother Carol, he works to promote breast cancer awareness and research. Cleveland Browns tackle Joe Thomas and his wife Annie help from the Kids in Need Resource Center, as well as the national and local USO campaigns, along with other causes like the Make-A-Wish Foundation and local food bank.